It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi. Glad to see you. Do you know anybody who buttons just a few of the buttons on his sweater? I think I'll button just 3. This one, and maybe this one clear down here. I've been to the neighborhood yumberlard. Do you ever mix up words? The neighborhood lumberyard. And I got some scraps of wood and a great big piece of wood because I wanted to do some hammering and nailing and just pounding. Now I have some nails and the wood. What do I need to pound the nails into the wood? All right, there's one right back here. A hammer. You know, they're all sizes of nails. Look at this big one. That's a big daddy nail. Ready to pound it in? Mother nail. We'll put a whole family of nails in here. That's a great big sister. That might be a brother there. Another brother. Just make a whole family right on the board. Now I'll just do some hammering just for fun. You ever hammer just for fun? Sure. Who does most of the hammering in your house? Your dad? I know a lot of boys who'd like to be just exactly like their dads. I'd like to be just like my dad. He's handsome and he's keen. He knows just how to drive the car and buy the gasoline. And Mommy likes the things he does, the way he looks, and gee, I'd like to be just like my dad and have someone like me. There. Now those are just for fun. I'm going to use the scraps to make something. Let's see now. What would you make out of 3 pieces of wood like this? The man at the lumberyard just gave them to me. How about well, the 2 of them could be an airplane. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Just thought of an airplane. Did it go through? Yep. Now, let's turn the airplane into a boat. Let's see if we can. Put this part back here. How's that for a boat? Want to sail into the kitchen? Would you like to? Okay, come on. Sail in. Let's just see if it floats in the water. Just quickly see. Like to watch water run into the basin like that? I do. Boom, 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 boom. Is it going to float? It does. Good for you, boat. You're a tilting boat, but you still float. It's fun to make believe, isn't it? Speaking of make-believe, let's just float into the other room and see if it's almost time to go into the neighborhood of make-believe. Float. Grip in my hand. In we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Hello? Edgar, how are you? Oh, I've been hammering some nails in wood today. Oh. They have a sculptor in the castle. Who is he, Edgar? Virgil Cantini. Oh, he's a well-known sculptor. May we come and see him? Good. We'll count to 13, won't we? All right, Edgar, we'll count. Ready to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cantini, could you tell me what you used in that beautiful sculpture that goes round and round?
Oh, I use nails and steel and bronze and a hot acetylene torch.
A torch? Well, how did you make that man?
Well, I used the flooring nails. They're flat nails that I brazed bronze on, and then I began to putting them together to create the volumes. And this is man as he's exploring the universe, just like the astronauts are going off into space.
They certainly are, and looking and enjoying what they find. My, that's a gorgeous piece of sculpture. Did you always enjoy using nails and things as such when you were a boy?
Well, I think all boys like to play with nails and hammers and hatchets and you know, they're so easy to find and they're so available around the house.
Yes, what do you have there?
Oh, this is a little animal kingdom that I made, and this is a fighting Spanish bull.
Oh, a bull.
Yeah, with the sharp horns.
Yes. Come again, bull.
Yes.
Oh, I enjoy that.
Would you like to touch him?
Yes. Boy, that's a big nail right through the middle, isn't it?
Yes, that's a bigger nail.
And are these nails up here?
Those are nails, too. They're all nails. The horns are bent nails, and the other ones, I use them just straight.
Well, how did you put them together?
I used the welding torch.
I see.
With bronze.
Yes, well, thank you, Bull. Yes, our bullfight is over. Do you have another kind of an animal to show me?
Oh, yes, I have a whole family of deer here. And look at them. This is...
Lovely. Move them around. Did you ever make toy soldiers like that when you were a boy?
Oh, yes, we used to make them out of clay, and then I used to cast them in lead, and
look at that front one. That looks like a deer with the mane flowing in the wind.
Yes, he's a kind of a fighting one, you see.
They fight with their horns, don't they? See all those nails?
They're all nails. There's some sharp nails, some flat nails, some 6-penny nails, an 8-penny nail. I just like to have a variety of nails when I'm working.
Of course you do. You have strong hands and strong arms. I guess you need that for working with big materials, don't you?
Well, yes, I think it's nice to have strong hands. Your hands get strong as you bend your nails and hammer.
Sure. What is that big one over there that I see in the corner?
Oh, that's man, you see. This represents man as he's exploring the world. He's walking through. And of course, man is always exploring. He's always searching. It's like the story of the Golden Fleece.
Exploring, searching, looking, learning. There's man, and there are the deer in the background. If he turns the whole way around, he'll see some deer. Very good. Could I see the whole back of that one, please?
Yes, certainly.
Good. And that's all put together with metal, too, isn't it?
Yes, there are pieces of angular metal and nails which have been brazed over with bronze. See, this is that deer that has the long mane. I kind of like him. He's rather feminine, isn't he?
Yes, certainly. Lovely. Good for you, little dear. Good for
Maybe
you.
you'd like to hold him. Huh?
Oh, I would, yes.
There you are.
I don't want to drop him. There. Very nice. Thank you. What about that big plaque that's lying down there, Mr. Cantini?
Oh, this is another study of man. He's a scientific man. This is a study for a sculpture in the front of the graduate school. It represents man, and as he's exploring the world, and these points sort of surging upwards, showing the idea of knowledge is just always expanding.
Of course. And the world is the circle?
The world is the circular part of our own world, the whole world, the universe.
And man again made out of nails.
Exactly.
What well you do with the nails that you have. I'd like you to come to the tea room with me. As a matter of fact, the tea looks like 2 nails, don't you think, Mr. Cantini?
Yes.
1 nail down and 1 across. Oh, what is that?
This is Moses in a burning bush,
Oh,
which
with
is also
candle.
made of nails. These are hand-forged nails. The little nails, big nails, bigger nails. And then I use the points to put candles on to represent the burning fire.
Excellent. Well, perhaps you could put the fire out and then come to my tea room with me. Would you do that?
Well, I would love to.
Thank you. Come with. 12, 13. Virgil Cantini. Making those things out of nails. A wonderful artist. There's so much you can do with nails. Here are a couple big ones. I know some ladies who even knit with, well, they're called knitting needles, but they look kind of like big nails, don't they? So many good things you can do with your imagination. Yep. Let's get our telescope and see if it's time for the trolley. Oh, the trolley's already here. Trolley, how are you? Good. Do you have any nails in you? Looks like a couple there. You should look around your house and see if there are a lot of things with nails in them. That's a project for you. Suppose we go to the neighborhood of make-believe and see what's going on there on the other side of the castle. There we go.
I'd like to be just like my mom. She's pretty and she's nice. She knows just how to make the beds and cook things out of rice. And Daddy likes the things she does, the way she looks, and gee, I'd like to be just like my mom and have someone like me. Bum, 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 there. Do you think that'll fit Henrietta Pussycat? Let's see. Henrietta? Henrietta Pussycat?
Meow. Meow, Lady Aberlin.
Hello.
Meow, a beautiful day. Meow.
Yes, it is. I have something for you.
Meow, me.
Mm-hmm.
Meow, meow, sweater. Meow, me.
Yes. It's a sweater for you.
Meow, 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 really? Meow, me.
Yes,
Meow,
yes.
meow.
Here, try it on.
Meow.
Oh.
Meow, Lady Aberlin. Meow. Meow, 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 put it on. Meow, meow.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Meow, meow, perfect.
Oh, I hope so.
Meow, 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 soft. Meow.
Oh, yes.
Meow, who made it? Meow, meow.
I did.
Meow. You made it. Meow, me.
Yes.
Meow.
Oh, Henrietta.
Meow, meow, special. Meow, meow.
Oh, a special sweater just for you.
Meow, meow, think meow me when you made it. Meow.
Every single stitch I thought about you.
Meow, perfect.
Oh, well,
Meow.
I do have to roll the sleeves up. Are you comfortable now?
Meow, meow, very
Yeah?
comfortable. Meow, meow.
Now button it.
Meow, buttons too.
Yes. Oh,
Meow, 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 meow.
thank you.
Meow, love meow sweater.
Oh,
meow.
I'm glad. Wait, let me look.
Meow, meow, like
Oh,
it.
beautiful on you.
Meow, meow, put it on again. Meow,
Put it on again?
meow,
Have to take it off first.
meow, meow, just
Okay.
like the first time. Meow, meow,
Okay. Take it off
meow.
first. Off.
Mm.
Off.
Meow,
And
put
away?
it on. Meow,
Now put it
meow,
on
put
again.
it on.
Okay, wait.
Meow, me.
Yes, you.
Meow, meow, oh, meow, me.
Yes, meow.
Meow,
Yes.
meow, meow, fits perfectly. Meow,
Oh, well, it goes with your eyes.
meow.
Color.
Meow, beautiful. Meow, XL, meow, see it?
Oh, no, not yet. You're the very first.
Meow. Meow, me show meow, XL.
Okay.
Meow.
Uh-huh.
Meow, X. Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Hello? Oh, I thought I heard somebody meowing. Hello there. How are you, Lady Aberlin?
Oh, fine, thank you, X.
Oh, great. What's that you've got, Henrietta?
Meow, meow, new sweater. Meow.
Hey, it's beautiful. Who gave it to you?
Meow, Lady Aberlin, meow, meow, for me.
She made it for you. Hey, what have you got for me?
Oh, well, I didn't make yours yet, X.
Uh-huh.
But I thought you might like a new scarf.
Hey, yeah.
Would you?
I like scarves. How about a rainbow one?
You mean with lots of colors?
Yeah, all the colors in the rainbow.
Okay.
Meow, meow, sweater, meow, beautiful.
Yeah, it sure is. But some people like sweaters and some people like scarves.
Meow, sweaters, meow, better.
Well, yes, sweaters are better for people who like sweaters better.
Yeah, and scarves are better for people who like scarves better.
Yes. Do you know why I made those things for you?
Oh, why did you make them?
Meow, meow, why, meow, meow, make them?
Because I like you.
Meow, meow, like, meow.
That's right.
Hey, you're just plain nifty-galifty. That's what you are.
Meow, King Friday, meow, meow, sweater.
Well, he was watching while I was knitting it. But I know he'd like to see it on you.
Meow, meow, like that, meow, meow. Meow, 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 thank you, meow, 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 much.
Oh, you're welcome, Henrietta. I can tell by your happy eyes that you like it.
Meow, 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 purr. Meow,
Oh, and your purr, too.
meow. Meow, love the sweater, meow, 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 meow. You made it, meow, me. Meow, meow, bye, Lady Evelyn, meow.
Goodbye, Henry.
Thank you, meow, meow.
Oh, you're welcome.
Boy, Lady Evelyn, you sure do know how to make a pussycat happy.
Well, what about a bright blue owl?
Oh, sure, me too, but you know Henrietta's shy and all that, and it really means a bunch to her.
Well, that's why I made hers first. But I will be back as soon as I have your scarf.
Rainbow colors?
Rainbow colors.
Oh, thanks a pile. You're what I call nifty-galifty.
Well, you're what I call a fine feathered friend.
You are too. Oh, a fine feathered friend is a pleasure. Yes, a fine feathered friend is a treasure.
Yes.
Oh, a fine feathered friend is a friend to the end. Yes, a friend to the end is a fine feathered friend.
I am friendly, you are friendly, he is friendly, we are friendly, you are friendly, they are friendly, golly gee, but we are friendly. We agree right to the end, we are fine feathered friends.
Hey.
We agree right to the end, we are fine feathered friends.
Oh, a fine
I am friendly,
feathered
you are
friend is
friendly,
a
he is
pleasure.
friendly, we are
Yes,
friendly,
a
you are
fine
friendly,
feathered
they are
friend
friendly,
is a
golly
treasure.
gee, but we are friendly.
Oh, a
We
fine
agree
feathered
right to the
friend
end,
is a
we are
friend
fine
to
feathered
the
friends.
end. Yes, a
We
friend
agree
to
right to the end,
is a
we are fine feathered friends.
Hey,
Hey,
see ya.
okay.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Oh, a fine feathered friend is a pleasure. Yes, a fine feathered friend is a treasure. Oh, a fine feathered friend is a friend to the end. Yes, a friend to the end is a fine feathered friend.
Hee-haw, hee-haw,
Well, hello.
hee-haw,
I haven't seen you around here before.
hee-haw. Not surprising since I just arrived. Haw-hee.
Oh, what's your name?
Don Quixote, what's yours?
Lady Aberlin.
Hey, is this the neighborhood of make-believe?
Yes, it is.
Hee-haw, thanks very much. Haw-hee.
Well, but wait a minute, can't I? Well, I wonder what he's going to do. Hello, Trolley. Have you seen the donkey? Well, he must be someone new here. You never know what's going to happen in this neighborhood.
Henrietta looked good in her sweater, didn't she? Lady Eberlin made it out of yarn. She used those great big knitting needles. We were even thinking about those before we went to make-believe. Rope's a little like yarn. Thought maybe I'd just put rope all around my nails here and make some sort of a picture out of it. Wonder if Lady Aberlin's mother taught her how to knit. Sort of puts that whole family together, doesn't it? This could be a present for somebody. I know lots of people in my neighborhood who'd like to have a present like this. Something like you could make. Just scraps from the lumber yard and some nails. Now here's some yarn. I think I'll put some yarn around it too. Some men use yarn very well, too. Some ladies use nails very well. The buttons that you button are the same buttons that you have to unbutton when it's time to go. And that's what it is now. But you know when we'll be together? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a song or two. 1, 2. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope your day is snappy. Tomorrow, tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a very happy tomorrow to you. You always make each day such a special day by just your being you. Exactly as you are. See you tomorrow.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and by a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET, the National Educational Television Network.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine, please? Could you be mine? Thank you. It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Oh, I'm glad to see you. I have a surprise for you. Uh-huh. Not that thing I had up at my face. No, that's a second surprise. But it's a surprise with 4 feet. Can you guess who it might be? You have 2 feet. I have 2 feet. Jenny has 4 feet, and Jenny is on the porch. Let's go see her, right? Hi. Now this is the end of Jenny's rope. And down here is Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Jenny's a Sicilian donkey. You're a fine girl. You know, she's 6 months old. I bet you know a baby that's 6 months old, do you? Have you ever seen one? Would you like something to eat? Would you? Would you like it? Oh. Maybe she's saying yes, do you think? Well, let's see. Come on, let's see, Jenny. Jenny's not used to this harness. Look. You like the apple? Doesn't care too much for the apple. She is so soft. Here, Jenny. There. You can have the whole thing if you like. Fine girl. Jenny belongs to a farmer down the way. Would you like more of it? No. There. You know what else she likes to eat beside apples? She likes oats and hay. Yeah, you're a small donkey, aren't you? She's not going to grow very much bigger. Here's some more apple. She likes it. Yeah. You know, in some countries, people just love to put all kinds of decorations on their donkeys. You have flowers and little breastplates and just parade them down the street. Very soft fur. A lot softer than many people's hair. Yeah, you have softer fur than I have hair. Yes, Jenny, you do.
Good day, Mr. Rogers. Good day.
Hi,
Farmer
Mr.
Vincent down the
McFeely.
street would like to know if he could have his donkey back because there's a lot of fields to plow today. They're hard workers. You've let them work. Mr. Rogers, did you know that?
Oh, I'm sure of
So
it.
if you'll just sign my delivery book right here, Mr. Rogers,
Yes,
I'll
I
take
will.
her on back down there. I'll hold the rope
Jenny, I
there
have
for
to
you.
sign for us. I'll put Mr. Rogers,
Oh, she wants to help you there, Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, and you put your name, okay? Jenny. Good.
There we go. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Come
You're welcome,
along
Mr.
now,
McFeely.
Jenny.
Here's
Shall I
some
take her
apple.
apple? Alrighty, come on, Jenny. We'll feed you on the way down to Farmer Vincent's. Come
Goodbye,
on,
Jenny.
Yes.
Come by another day, will you?
Good day, Mr. Rogers. Good
Come on,
day.
let's go inside. Bye-bye, Mr. McFeely. Thank you. Did you ever see a donkey at a farm or a zoo? This is the other surprise. Well, first I'll show you. You know, we're over here, and Jenny will probably be going with Mr. McFeely down this street and then over along here, because the farm is way out that way. Way out that way. Now, this is something else. Pin the tail on the donkey. Did you ever play that? Well, that's what we're going to play now. I need some tacks. Here they are. Do you ever play that when you're at a party? Pin the tail on the donkey? Jenny was so soft. This is just a picture of a donkey. And of course it doesn't have a tail because we're supposed to pin it on. Jenny had a tail though. Because donkeys' tails don't come off. Yes, sir. Just like our arms don't come off and our legs don't come off. Nothing comes off. Our arms don't come off. Our legs don't come off. Our ears don't come off. Our noses don't come off. We're exactly the way we're supposed to be. Right. Okay, here's some tails here. I think I'll choose number one. Number one tail. Put the little pin in there. Now maybe you could help me. When you're at a party, you usually put this handkerchief over your eyes, And then somebody turns you around in a circle so that you don't know where the thing is. Now I'll turn around in a circle. Now, is this the way I should go? Should I go over this way or over this way? Over this way. Okay. Oh, I'm not allowed to use the other hand, I don't think. Too far? Now don't tell me, because it's not fair. That's not where the donkey's tail should go. I've got it right above the saddle. Somebody at the back door. Let's see who. Come in, come in. Hi, Betty Aberlin.
Hi, Mr. Rogers.
You like yellow or blue
Yellow.
for tail on the donkey?
Oh.
It's number 2.
I'm not very good at that.
I'm not very good either. Will you kindly look and see? Right there's where I put it. That's
it's
not
close.
It's not very close to. That's where it's supposed to be.
I never have got it there.
Well, let's try. Just stand there and then I'll make you go around the circle. Okay, stop. Now almost straight ahead, and you should have it. Very close. Come here. See?
Very close.
I think it's great. Well, it's closer than mine.
A little bit.
See? All it needs to go is over there, or down.
Is this in honor of Don Quixote?
Yeah. I was thinking about him. You know, he just arrived in the neighborhood. Have you met him?
I met him, yes.
What's he like?
He seems like a real hipster.
Oh, really?
He's always saying haw-hee and everything.
Hee-haw?
He's looking for a place to live.
Oh,
So I wanted to know whether you would let me borrow a scissors and some paper.
sure. Just a minute, I'll get them. They're in here. I'll be right back. The scissors are inside if you'll just hold tight.
Thank you very much.
It's right over in the right place there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I wonder how it got there.
How do you know?
I had this in my hand. Would you mind? I'll turn my back. Maybe it would get back to where it was. Good for you. Give the donkey my regards, will you
I
please?
will. I sure will.
Paper and
Thank
scissors.
you. Thank you for the paper and scissors.
Thanks for playing.
I'm dizzy.
Come back. We'll go the other way around. That's it.
Bye, Mr. Rogers.
Goodbye, Betty Aberlin.
Thank you.
She gets to be Lady Aberlin in make-believe. Let's look and see. There's the clock. Ticking away. And there's the fountain. And the museum go round. Looks like a beautiful day in that neighborhood, doesn't it? X's tree, Henrietta's house, the factory, and the trolley. Trolley, we're ready for you. Hello, trolley. How are you? Good. We'd like to go to the neighborhood of make-believe and see if that new donkey's still there. Would you take us? Please, in we go.
Hey, this place is out of sight. It's really groovy. I think I like it here. I mean, you come to a lot of neighborhoods, you're not quite sure. Wonder what this is over here. Maybe it's the real estate office. Let's check and see. What's this? That's great. Did you ever see anything like that? He?
Good day, sir.
Oh, hello. Is this the real estate office? He?
This, my dear sir, is a museum.
Well, what have you got in your museum there, lady?
In my museum, the world is stored.
The world?
In there, you never need be bored.
Hee-haw, do you have a windmill in there?
One moment, sir. I'll look behind.
Hey, this is a groovy museum. Ever been to a museum? She says she's got the world in there.
You are, my dear sir, a windmill.
Oh, a windmill, yeah. It's solid, but I sure can't live in it.
You had thought of living in the windmill?
Yeah, sure.
You'll have to go elsewhere for living accommodations. A good day, Sir Donkey.
Yeah, good day there, lady. You're a mighty little windmill. I'd like to make you big. What do you think I could do with you? Come on, windmill. Grow. Grow big. Grow big. I'm gonna make this bell go, and you grow big. Magically. Up, 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 windmill. Come on, grow up. Grow up. Oh. You just can't make things grow by magic.
Hello, Don Quixote.
Oh, hello there, lady. What's your name?
Lady Aberlin.
Where do you live?
Well, I live at the castle with Great Uncle Friday when I visit here.
Hey, nifty.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I've got to get down to the nitty-gritty here.
What?
Well, I'm trying to think of some place to live. I wanted to live in a windmill and brought this little one from the museum the lady did.
Yeah?
Couldn't make it grow.
Well, you can't make things grow by magic. It takes a long time to make things grow.
Yeah.
Do you want to get bigger?
Oh, sure. Everybody does, doesn't he?
You'd have to get smaller to live in this one.
Yeah, that's the trouble. What's that thing you've got in your hand there?
Oh, it's anything you want. You think you could live in this?
Don't think so. I could try.
Well, it might get kind of cold. Here, let me put it on you.
Yeah, lots of air holes in there.
It'd be nice in the summer, though.
Yeah, it looks more like a muzzle to me, lady.
Well, why don't you use it as a hat?
Hey, that'd be groovy.
Okay, wait. I'll put your other ear through.
Who made it for you?
I made it.
You did?
Yeah.
How in the world did you learn how to make such a thing as this?
Oh, my mother showed me how.
Hey, she must have been a special lady.
Oh, she is, yes.
Great.
You want one?
Well, sure. Why don't you make me one?
I will.
Good.
All you need is a piece of paper, and a scissors.
Is that all?
Yeah. And then you fold it in half, like this,
Yeah?
and in half again.
You have to know how to fold it, don't you?
Well, I've had a little bit of practice.
Yeah.
And then you make sure that you only cut on the folded sides.
I see.
Not the open side.
No.
Not this side or this side. Just right here, where both sides are folded. Then you cut. Almost to the end. Not quite.
That reminds me the way I used to bite.
Did you?
Yep, I used to bite people.
Do you bite people now?
No.
Oh!
Nope, I don't.
You can ring bells, though.
That's right. All I use my mouth for now is talking and chewing my food.
Ah. Well, who taught you how not to bite?
My father.
Yes?
Right?
Oh, well.
Great donkey, my father.
Oh, well, I love my family, too.
You say your mother taught you how to make that, did
Yeah.
she?
I'd like to be just like my mom.
You would?
I would. She's pretty and she's nice.
Bet she is.
She really is. She knows just how to make the beds and cook things out of rice.
I like rice pudding myself.
Tea with raisins.
Yeah.
And cinnamon?
Not cinnamon.
Just raisins.
Right.
And Daddy likes the things she does, the way she looks, and gee, I'd like to be just like my mom and have someone like me. There, I never could have done this by biting.
No, you couldn't.
No.
Couldn't have done it by magic either, again.
No, I couldn't have. But look, then you just open it up like this where you folded it before. Can you see?
Yeah.
And then you have it opened partly. And then you open it up again. And soon we'll have whatever it is we have when we make one. What would you call it?
Something special.
Yeah,
This is what you call something special.
something special. Are you going to stay here?
I'm not so sure.
Well, I think you're something special. I think you ought to stay here. Let's see, if you just hold this down right here.
Yeah, I'll be glad to try.
Then I'll just reach around you, and we'll pinch open the top. Wait, just these two. And here we go.
Hey, it's great.
And then you can do anything you want with it, sort of.
You wear that one, I'll wear this one.
Okay.
Say, tell me, this place...
Whoops! There's the bell.
Goodbye, Belle.
I
Have
know.
a good trip.
Mrs. Frog will find it.
I'm
you know.
sure she will.
Did you meet her?
She may want it up here, though.
Well, can you get?
There it is.
Hey, that's a good thing to use your teeth for. You picked that up, didn't you?
You bet I did. Tell me, who lives over in that tree with a little house in it?
Oh, a lovely little pussycat. You want to meet her?
Yeah, sure, I'd love to.
Oh, good. I'll meet you over there.
Fine.
Okay.
Good, thanks.
Good. She knows just how to make puppets. Let's try Henrietta. Henrietta Pussycat?
Meow.
Hi.
Meow, Lady Evelyn, meow.
How do you do?
Meow even slept, meow, meow sweater.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Looks
Yeah.
beautiful on you.
Meow, love it.
Oh.
Meow, meow big sleeves, and meow all.
Oh, yes. It really looks nice. Henrietta,
Meow.
I want you to meet someone.
Meow who?
Well, he's a new friend in the neighborhood. Soon as I find him,
Meow.
I'll introduce you. I think he might have come in this way.
Meow X the owl.
No, no.
Meow, 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 meow.
Donkey. Oh!
Is this where you mean? Down in here?
He has a
Meow,
hat.
meow, 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 meow.
Oh.
Meow, 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 donkey.
Henrietta, this is
What's got into
Donkey
her?
Odie.
Meow, meow, bite.
Well, I used to bite, but I don't anymore. I just use my mouth for chewing and talking.
Meow, 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 sure, meow that. Meow, 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 meow.
Why don't you try me out, Miss Pussycat?
Meow, pussycat. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, try.
Well, you just get closer and closer to me, and you can see whether you trust me or not.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 frightened, meow, meow.
No, Henrietta, you can trust him.
And meow, 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 meow.
Yes.
Meow, 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 meow.
Be
Just
brave.
try one more time. One more time.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, don't bite.
That's right.
Meow, wonderful. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Isn't that special?
Meow, 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 friends, meow, meow, neighborhood, meow, meow, visit me, meow, meow, show you all the meow, 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 wonderful things.
I think she likes me.
Oh, I think so too.
That's one way to learn, isn't it?
I tell you what, why don't you go and visit with Henrietta?
Sure.
And I'll go talk to Great Uncle Friday about finding you a place to live.
Okay, that'll be wonderful. Do my best here.
Take your hat. Here.
Thanks ever so much. I'll give this to you, Henrietta.
Meow, 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 Lady Evelyn, meow.
Have a good time, Henrietta. Hello, Miss Prolificate. I'm very well, thank you. I was just wondering whether I could make an appointment with Great Uncle Friday. Well, in about 13 and a half seconds. Okay, in his talking it over room. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Trolley. Afraid of the donkey? Oh, no, Trolley, he doesn't bite anymore. He used to, but now he just uses his mouth for talking and eating. He told me. Yes, that is good to know. Bye, Trolley.
Thanks for taking us, Trolley. It is frightening to think that something might bite, isn't it? I know you were frightened of the donkey, but did you see how the donkey would open his mouth and Henrietta would put her paw very, very close? He said that he had learned not to bite. It took him a long time to learn, but now he uses his mouth for talking and chewing his food. He's growing. That's what that donkey's doing, growing. But it is best to find out first before you play with an animal. Oh, somebody at the door. Off to the door.
Good day again, Mr. Rogers. Good day. Here's your receipt for one donkey delivered back to Farmer Vincent, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you very much. Is Jenny happy back at her home?
She's happy and content. She's doing some small chores today, Mr. Rogers.
Good. Did she finish her apple?
Oh, she finished her apple, and we started another one. We have it out back there, and she'll eat it this evening for her dessert, Mr. Rogers.
Good, Mr. McFeely. Would you have 1 minute to play pin the tail on the donkey?
1 minute only, Mr. Rogers, because I'm on schedule with my errands, but I don't want to get off schedule, so just 1 minute, Mr. Rogers.
All right.
Shall I go over there? I haven't done this since I was a small boy, Mr. Rogers, but I'll try anything again. Will you fix me up here, Mr. Rogers?
Be glad to, Mr. McFeely.
Tell me what to do. I'll just stand here.
Just put this over your eyes.
I don't visit you too often, do I, Mr. Rogers? Because I'm never on schedule, but today I am. Are we all attached here?
I like it when you can stay a little while.
Which way do I go, Mr. Rogers?
Just a second till I give you this.
Should I take a tail now, Mr. Rogers?
This is the tail.
Is this it?
That's right. Now I'll turn you around, Mr.
All
McFeely.
right. How many times, Mr. Rogers? Once?
2 times.
2 times. All righty.
There you go.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy, Mr. Rogers. Well, I'm on course now.
Now go straight. Do you think you'll be able to get it?
Oh, I think so myself. There we go. Right there. I bet it's on the dot, isn't it, Mr. Rogers? It's there.
Well, look at that.
I knew it, Mr. Rogers. I used to practice as a small boy a lot, Mr. Rogers.
You must have, Mr.
I played
McFeely.
every day. You have to practice, you know. You have to practice.
I know that's true.
Oh, number 3, you're right on the dot. Well, Mr. Rogers, I've got to run because now I'm off schedule. I'll do some more errands before the evening's over.
Yes, sir.
The evening creeps up on us, Mr. Rogers. Good day, Mr. Rogers.
Yes, it does, Mr. McFeely.
Bye-bye, Mr. Rogers.
Goodbye, Mr. McFeely, and thank you for everything.
Mr. Rogers, good day.
He's always in such a hurry. But did you see? He put it right in the place it was supposed to be. He's had a lot of practice. That's what counts. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our visit to be over today. But you know when we'll see you? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with the song. Or 2, 1, 2. Tomorrow, tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. And till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope your day is snappy. Tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a very happy tomorrow to you. You always make each day such a special day. Don't we have a good time together? Visiting here, visiting the neighborhood of make-believe, pinning tails on donkeys. I liked being with you. I'll be thinking about you tonight as I go to sleep. Wonder how you are. You'll be sleeping too. And then tomorrow morning, we'll be up and together again. See you then. Bye-bye.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and by a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET, the National Educational Television Network.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine, please? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi. Does it ever get to be blowy and windy in your neighborhood? Boy, the wind was just going around the corner when I came by. Glad you're here. 'Cause I've been thinking of you. I've been thinking of you. Boom, 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 boom. Have any idea what might have been in that little suitcase I brought in? Well, you're about to find out. Boom, boom, boom. Do you think it might be something that long? Or something that big? Something round? It's deceiving. It's a clarinet. It's all in pieces. Now this is the bottom part. Hello. Like a horn. Well, this really is a kind of a horn. Now let me see. This part fits on next. It's a blowing instrument. Musical instrument. Makes music. See it growing? 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, and top piece. It's growing just like you're growing. It's fun to grow, isn't it? There, now this is a cover. We'll take the cover off. Now, I haven't played this clarinet in a long, long time. When I was about this big, oh, I guess I was about that big, I used to go to Mr. Ringrose at the Fourth Ward School, and Mr. Ringrose had very early morning classes in clarinet. And I used to go there, and I hadn't practiced very well. And I would play something, and Mr. Ringrose would say, "I don't think you practiced too long." And I hadn't, no. Well, I still can't play very well because I hadn't practiced very long. Let me see if I can. You have to get this part wet. That's called the reed. And it goes back and forth real fast. Let me see now. Please don't listen, Mr. Ringrose. Well, that's not too bad. Sometimes you squeak. It's not good to squeak when you're playing. You go. And I remember one thing very well. You weren't supposed to puff out your, what's this called, your cheeks. You weren't supposed to puff them out. You weren't supposed to go like that to play. That's not the good way to play the clarinet. Oh, let's see if Picture Picture knows what this is. Think it would? Let's ask it. It seems to know everything. Picture Picture on the wall, would you kindly show us all the word for this instrument? It knew. Clarinet. Yes, sir. You know what we could do? We could very easily take the bell off. This part's called the bell. And look through and pretend that this is the telescope and see what's going on in the neighborhood of make-believe. Okay, let's try. Do you see Daniel's clock yet? You're looking. There it is. And it's ticking away. Who is that? Going by the museum? I think that's Mr. Paul. It certainly looks like him, Trolley. Trolley, is that Louis Paul going? I thought so. I'm going to call right away. Louis Paul is one of the outstanding clarinetists of this country. Let's just see if he's really going into the castle. Miss Polifkate. Miss Polifkate, is that Louis Paul coming into the castle? It is. Is he going to play for King Friday? Hey, could we come? Oh, I'd really like to listen to him. I heard about him when I was in Mr. Ringrose's class. Oh, all right. We'll count to 13 and come. 1, 2. Yes, we're coming. Count to 13 when the light flashes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We'll get to see him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and in we go, 13. Oh, Mr. Paul, King Friday's very anxious to see you. Oh, what's that in your case?
This is my clarinet, Edgar.
Oh, good. May I see it? Oh, it's broken.
No, it isn't broken. It just comes in many different pieces, you see. We put it together this way.
Oh, I see. And it gets longer. And
One more piece up here on the top.
How many pieces are there?
Well, altogether we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 pieces. And all those shiny things.
Yes, these are the keys. And when we push the keys down, the notes change on the clarinet.
Could I hear some? Oh, that's a nice tone. Could you play me the highest notes? Way up there. And now the lowest notes.
Way down there. I like it, I like the clarinet. Now when the king comes, will you kindly play him a fanfare?
Certainly.
He should be here in 2½ seconds. 1, 2½ That's the kind of fanfare I like. Mr. Paul, I presume?
Yes?
I'm glad to meet you. That will do, Edgar. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you. The clarinet. An old instrument, is it not?
Yes, quite old, King.
One that has been played for many years.
Yes.
Have you played the instrument yourself very long?
Since I was quite small, yes.
Oh, you started as a boy, did you? What is one of your favorite melodies on the clarinet?
Would you like to hear one by Beethoven?
Oh, yes, I like that one. Oh, that's beautiful. Could you play me the first few notes of that one again so I can remember it? Oh, yes. Does it have words?
No, Beethoven didn't write words for that.
I see. Well, I know a song that does have words. Perhaps you know it's a little ditty called Propel, Propel, Propel Your Craft.
Well, I don't know that one, but I do know a song called Row, Row, Row Your Boat.
Oh, yes. Well, if you play that, I could sing my words, I think, to it. I'd like to hear what it sounds like first, anyway. Yes, that's the one. Oh, good. Now I'll sing my words if you'll play again. Propel, propel, propel your craft. Lovely. Gently down liquid solution. Ecstatically, 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 ecstatically. Existence is but an illusion. Oh, Mr. Paul, were you able to play that well when you first got your first clarinet?
Oh, no, it came much later.
Oh, I see. You practiced and practiced, did you?
Quite a bit, yes.
Did you have someone who helped you?
I had a teacher. I had many teachers, yes.
I see. And then they would say to you, did they call you Lou or Louis?
Lou, usually.
Lou. They say, Lou, now this is a better way of doing it. And then that helped you, did it?
Exactly. That's how they did it.
Oh, isn't teaching wonderful? Yes,
Yeah.
we learned so much from others. Would you come to my tea room, Mr. Paul, where we can discuss the clarinet further?
Fine. I'd like to, King.
Yes, I have an appointment a little later, but I think we'll have time for tea right now. The tea room is just down the hall from the S room, across from room number 20. So if you go through that door, I shall meet you there.
Fine, thank
Do you like cream and sugar or lemon?
Just lemon, please.
Lemon. I'll have it waiting for you, Mr. Paul. Come along to the tea room.
11, 12, 13. Surely does make a difference when you know how to play, doesn't it? And have practiced a long time. Ooh. That's what happens if you bite the reed. Well, you've got to learn your trade. That's all there is to it when you're working at something. You've got to learn your trade. Everything takes practice if you want to make the grade. Be sure to practice, practice. You have got to learn your job, not simply turn a knob. You've got to practice, practice, practice. You never learn to feel by wearing gloves. You never learn to smile with just a frown. You never learn to talk by shutting up, or walk by sitting down. No, you've got to learn your trade. Everything takes practice. When you see what you have made, you'll shout, "Look here!" The fact is, with a fair amount of practice, you can really positively learn your trade. Yes, you can. You've got to learn your trade. That's the same thing with reading and writing and those numbers and all of that. Don't learn it by magic. You don't just turn a knob and all of a sudden you know what 3 and 2 is. No, sir. And you don't turn a knob and all of a sudden you play the clarinet. I might take this up again in my elderly years. Yep. But right now, there's something that I can blow a lot better than a clarinet. Maybe you saw it when you came in today, did you? Up here on top of the, well, a pinwheel. Did you ever do one of those? It's been a blowy day outside, so why don't we just go out and use some of the air out there? Now, what if there were lots and lots of pinwheels in the town? They would certainly blow a lot, wouldn't they? Just pretend that there are.
Hi, Mr. Rogers.
Hey, Mrs. Russelite, how are you?
Very good.
Blowing some pinwheels today.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it's nice. Come on in.
Oh, I really can't. I have to be on my way to the neighborhood of make-believe. See, I took my hat.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to see
visit?
Henrietta Pussycat. She invited me to come over. She said that she wanted me to meet a new friend.
New friend. I bet I know who it is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I won't tell you who.
Oh.
Would you like to take this with you?
Could I?
You're welcome
Thanks.
to it.
blows nice.
Does go very well.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye, Mrs. Russellite. Come stay next time, okay? A nice day. Mrs. Russellite off to the neighborhood of make-believe. Let's use this again, okay? Pretend telescope and see if she does get to the neighborhood of make-believe very soon. Yeah, well, is the donkey gonna stay in there forever?
Meow, X. Meow, 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 stay. Meow, 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 gets meow, new house.
Oh, I see. Does he really like it here?
Meow says meow, meow. Mrs. Russellite meow, meow, meow today.
You mean the bright light lady?
Meow, meow coming.
She's nifty-galifty.
Meow, 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 meet Donkey Hody.
Oh, would you give her a poem for me, please?
Meow, surely.
Well, here's a poem. I just made it up. Oh, dear Mrs. Russellite, you're as pretty as a kite, and I can ask you 1, 2, 3 if you like my poetry. And I wish I could be here to talk with you because I'm going bird watching. I'm sorry.
Meow, meow, poem.
Yeah, that's it. Can you remember it?
Meow, 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 Mrs. Russellite. Meow, meow, pretty. Meow, meow, kite. Meow, 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 ask you. Meow, meow, 3. Meow, meow, like. Meow, poetry. Meow, meow, wish. Meow, 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 here. Meow, 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 meow. But I'm going meow watching. Meow, sorry.
Perfect, Henrietta. Bye-bye.
Meow, meow, X. Meow, 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 1, 2, 3. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, Mrs. Russellite.
Hello,
Meow.
Henrietta. Nice to see you.
Meow, 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 new sweater, meow.
Isn't it pretty?
Meow, meow, just perfect, meow.
Well,
Meow, 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 roll the arms, meow, meow.
well, yes. I noticed it's a little long there. Let me help you.
Meow. Meow, 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 blowing, meow.
A pinwheel. Isn't it pretty?
Meow, certainly meow.
There, this looks very nice. It'll keep your wrists nice and warm, won't it?
Meow.
That's lovely.
Meow, 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 beautiful hat, meow.
Oh, thank you very much. I wore it once before, but I thought since I was visiting you today, I should add, well, a few flowers to it to kind of fancy it up because your hats are always so beautiful.
Meow, like it, meow.
Oh, it is pretty. One of your prettiest ones, I think.
Meow, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Meow, 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 Donkey Hody, meow, 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 donkey.
Oh,
meow, meow, meow.
Yeehaw. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Meow, 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 Donkey Hody, meow, meow, Mrs. Russellite, meow.
How do you do? It's nice to know you.
How do you do? Good to know you, too.
Henrietta told me I was going to meet a new friend.
Yeah, I'm new here.
Oh, really? Well, I hope you like it.
Oh, sure do. It's great here.
Good, good.
Meow, 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 X, meow, 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 poem.
For me?
You say X has a poem for her?
Meow, 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 hear it?
Oh, I'd love to, please.
Meow, meow, Mrs. Russellite. Meow, meow, pretty, meow, meow, kite. Meow, 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 ask you, meow, meow, 3. Meow, meow, like, meow, poetry. Meow, meow, wish, meow, 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 here. Meow, 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 but meow, meow, going, meow, watching, meow, sorry.
Meow watching.
Meow, meow, bird watching, meow.
Oh, of course, of course.
He's that owl in this tree who likes to bird watch.
Oh, yes, uh-huh.
Yeah, he would, you know.
Certainly. Why, I think it's a very nice poem. You'll thank him for me.
Meow,
Pretty
meow,
as a
certainly.
kite. Isn't that nice?
Meow, 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 kite.
Yes.
Meow.
What you got there?
It's a pinwheel. Watch.
Hey, I like that.
Isn't it nice?
Let me try.
All right. Maybe you have to blow a little harder.
Okay.
Maybe I'll help you. Let's see.
Okay.
We'll blow together. There.
Great.
Uh-huh.
I like that very much. You know what it reminds me of? A windmill.
I guess so. Windmills go around, their arms go around. Sure.
And they're great to live in.
Do you think so?
I know so. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, really?
I want to live in a windmill.
Oh, my.
I want to live in a windmill. I want to live in a mill. I think I'll live in a windmill. I will. I will. I will.
Isn't that nice?
Meow, 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 meow. All trying, meow, meow, meow.
Oh, well, I'll certainly try and find one.
Meow.
Would you want a very large one, or a very small one, or a bright one, or a sort of a dull one? Do you have any ideas which kind you'd like?
A donkey-sized one, I think.
Oh.
And comfortable.
Yes, of course. Well, you know, Corny used to have a windmill, something like this that went around, on his factory, but he had to use a fan to make it go.
A fan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I don't need to have one go. I just kind of like it.
Oh, just to live in it.
That's right.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Light limerick. Meow, donkey, hody, meow.
Well, I sort of do have one.
Meow, good.
Would you like to hear it?
Sure I would.
It's about windmills.
You must have lots of poems in your head.
Well, this one especially, I just kind of thought of it now because, after all, you want to live in windmills.
Sure.
All right. A windmill's indeed a most glorious sight. When the wind blows with all of its might, its arms go around and around and around, and around and around and around and around. Indeed, a most glorious sight.
Hey, that's great.
I had a poem given to me by X, and I met you today, so I think I'd like to give something. Would you like to have this?
This pinwheel?
Certainly.
Wonderful, I sure would.
Here, can you hold it
Thank
there?
you very much.
There you
I'll
go.
go play with it myself.
It was nice meeting you, Donkey.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, he's
Meow,
a
meow,
nice
so
friend.
nice. Meow.
I'll
Meow,
certainly try to find him a windmill if I
meow.
can.
Meow, 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 come, meow, tea, meow, crumpets, meow, me.
Oh, I'd love some, thank you.
Meow, good. Meow, 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 turn, meow, meow, right.
Yes.
Meow, 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 turn, meow, meow, back door, meow.
All right,
Meow,
we'll see
meow.
you soon.
Meow, meow, meow.
Well, Don Quixote wants to live in a windmill, but today he can have the pinwheel. But all those things need air and wind to go, just like the clarinet. Think of them having tea and crumpets in Henrietta's house. That's what they're going to do today. It's time for me to go. But you know when we'll be together. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with the song or two. Where does this one go? Tomorrow, tomorrow. There. Start the day tomorrow with the smile for you. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope your day is... How are you coming with your snapping? Good. Tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a very happy tomorrow to you. You always make each day such a special day. You know how? By just your being you. There's only one person in the whole world like you, and that's you yourself. And I like you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and by a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET. NET, the National Educational Television Network.
Hey there, I am Arcus87 and I speedrun classic games on Twitch. I did watch PBS growing up. My favorite shows were Sesame Street, Bob Ross, and Mr. Rogers. My favorite thing about Mr. Rogers was how much of a great role model he was. I mean, his message to be self-respecting, his incredible amount of patience, and just his way of explaining everyday life. It just doesn't get much better than that. Please click below to support your local PBS station.
Right up here it says greetings. That's a royal word for hello. Let's take all of this.